And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the American Airlines Center. We're in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks. All live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Paul George, what will we see from him?
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
You take a look at Los Angeles. Facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
Well, this is interesting. This is the fourth and final meeting between these two clubs. And, with a 2-1 lead, Clark, do you think they're thinking about that? Is that important?
No, I don't think so, Steve. I mean, for some guys it might be, but as a general rule, I think they approach it as another game. I don't think it affects their effort level at all. Every time you step between the lines, you want to outdo whoever's in front of you.
The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Suns.
And I think they can be proud of the way they performed. I mean, they executed. They really brought energy to the game. It just didn't go their way.
You know what? That was a tough game played in a tough environment on the road, Steve, and they were right in it until the closing moments.
Dallas with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And, coming down the stretch in that game, they didn't have all the guys they would have liked on the floor because of the foul trouble they were in.
And as a result, Steve, they had to back down a little bit so they wouldn't get themselves into even more foul trouble.
And so here are the Clippers. After the missed three from Soto, gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching.
Thanks, Doris. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Beverly gets to Leonard. Pass to Beverly from downtown. Gets it to go. Beverly's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pass to Mitchell. There's a screen. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Soto. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard, the pass to Morris. From deep, George. The shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Well, they were extremely aggressive defensively early on in that last game, and it kind of backfired on them. Their starters wound up in foul trouble, and I thought that led to the loss.
Leonard, no luck.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Passes to Soto. Rejected by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. Kawhi Leonard on top.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
And he utilizes his speed and hustle to beat some of the bigger guys to the spots in the paint, and he's able to corral those rebounds as a result.
And to go back to Steve's point about foul trouble in that game, Clark, they had to give minutes to some players that ordinarily wouldn't be getting that many minutes.
Exactly, and that really stymied any hopes they had of coming back once they found themselves way behind in that second half, Kevin.
And here are the Mavericks now, after Paul George getting his 3 to go. There's the pick. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Beverly. 17 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals. Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Fantastic year going on for him. Second in scoring, and he's among the top 5 in the league in steals, so he's been a real disruptive force at the defensive end.
And, Steve, you look at that scoring average. I mean, he's been fantastic. Absolutely one of the most dangerous, lethal scorers in the NBA right now.
And so it's Dallas with him. They trail by 1. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We take a look at the Mavericks. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Los Angeles, 5.5 games behind.
You know, right now for the Mavericks, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and, you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations, but there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Come get it.
Inside, Zubek, and he banks in the layup.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's the pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Leonard dishes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. That 3 off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's Beverly, averaging 9 points per contest. Now the feed to Leonard. Baseline try. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Mavericks trail it. To the paint. Here's Soto. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
LA's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Blocked. He feeds it to Green. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Leonard attacking. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy 2, so instead foul him and make him shoot free throws.
That's right. A smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Soto. Here's Doncic. And that misses. That would have put him up. And Los Angeles guys shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Leonard, no luck.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
And it's Green missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And the Clippers making a change here. Baines is checked in. On defense, Dallas trailing by 2. Leonard off the pick from Baines. Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Gets it to go. Leonard's got 5.
He's got to be happy to see the ball go through the hoop.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Passes it to Soto. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Green. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 7-point differential. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Green. LA's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Good. That's 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The D was all over him, but they just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Pass to Mitchell. Soto defended by Baines. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Dallas, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Clippers leading by 7. Outside, George. Goodwin. But they'll get another chance. Leonard kicks to Goodwin. Here's the dish to Baines. Over Doncic. No good from Baines. Dallas has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Soto. It's rebounded by Leonard.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Landry. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And the Clippers making a change here. Green with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Doncic. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Hutchinson defended by Soto. Shots good by Baines. And the Clippers lead by 6. And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing, and I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Here's Mitchell, averaging 16 points a game. Nice D from Baines. Clippers leading by 6. And here we go. And he misses the fast break layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The shot's good from Soto.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Goodwin kicks to Baines. He passes to Lamb. Feeds to Baines. Goodwin dishes it to Lamb. Fires the 3. No luck. Mavericks shooting just 35% to start the game. Soto defended by Baines. Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Goodwin passes to Lamb. Kicks to Goodwin. The feed to Lamb. The 3-ball. Green with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 4. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Goodwin. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The pass to Soto. He kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Los Angeles leading by 7. It's blocked. Pass to Soto. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
For Dallas, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Free throw good, Green. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He feeds it to Baines. Lee outside. And another three for the Clippers.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now, here's Green. 6 points for him. Here's Harris. No good from outside. Here's Landry. 7-point differential. Baines from down in the low post. It goes. Baines has got 6 points. And here is Green. For 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we...
Coming up next Monday.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Mavericks trailed by 11. And here is Harris. Robinson dishes to Harris. Beyond the arc. They get it again. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Mavericks, number 1.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Los Angeles leading by 11. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Now here is Harris. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Passes it to Robinson. From the arc. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He dishes it to Lee. Mavericks trailed by 13. Number 12. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Landry gets the bucket.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately. At any point in the ball game, and just start pouring it in from all over the place. That's his 2nd personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Lawrence. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Beverly. Here's the screen. It's rebounded by Hart.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Lawrence covered by Lee. Here's Lawrence. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment now to check out some numbers from Marcus Morris. They've gotten some big-time performances from him since the All-Star break. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
Yeah, and, you know, taking a look again at his three-point shooting, Steve, he's done an excellent job, I think, of finding open spots. His teammates help him get open, but he understands how to do that. And then he just splashes those triples. This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Pass to Lee. Shoots the three. Cannot hit. And it's Dallas the other way. Robinson passes to Hart. Lawrence covered by Lee. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 6 points for him.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Allen's checked in. On defense, Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Here's Morris. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
Here's Robinson following the basket by Marcus Morris. Here's Beverly. The dish to Morris. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Robinson. And there's the pass to Soto. Feeds it to Robinson. Pass to Lawrence. Dallas moving it around. Dishes it to Allen. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Kicks it to Morris.
They're going to have to play really smart on defense now and defend without fouling because they're over the limit.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And here are the Mavericks now. A 12-point game. There's the feed to Robinson. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Pass to Lawrence. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Beverly. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Soto. He kicks it to Robinson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to Lee. Outside Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
So it's the Mavericks now. He feeds it to Allen. He passes it to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. But they recover it. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Mavericks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Soto.
It's a good job from the foul line here. And they'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
Both free throws good from Soto. Los Angeles leading by 8. Lee outside. He dishes it to Beverly. Left side, Leonard. Now the pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Zubek.
And you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Here's Soto. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lee kicks to Beverly. Back to Lee. There's the dish to Beverly. Lee outside. Offline with his 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Johnson kicks to Allen. Back to Johnson. Pass to Hart. Soto to pass to Allen. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Johnson outside. Passes it to Soto. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. And you look at Morris, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
Capable of spacing the floor because of his accuracy from three-point land.
And the Clippers making a change here. Clippers leading by 9. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Porzingis, the long distance 3 is good. He's got 6.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's Beverly. Feeds it to Morris. Offensive rebound. Leonard on the wing. Rim is shaken. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Good. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
The pass to Mitchell. Johnson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Leonard with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. He had a nice open look right there. Morris has got 5 points so far.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Back-to-back 3s for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Beverly dishes to George. Here's Morris. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
In the second half of the season, you get a good idea of the Clippers and where they stand statistically. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 11th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And what jumps out at me, Clark, is the three-point percentage that you talked about. This is a team that you have to defend all over the floor, and it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line, because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside.
The Clippers in the lead. And George, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Mitchell passes to Soto. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. Leads him in there. Paul George with the steal. Outside Leonard. Johnson with the block. Here's Dallas. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game one of a 3-game road trip.
You know, that Atlanta game has a lot of attention on it.
Lets the three fly. Gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Pulls it up. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I'd do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
A nice shot by George.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Soto. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. No good for Mitchell. And here comes Leonard. 43 points out last game. Dishes to Beverly. Puts up a three. A shot, no good. Here's Soto. Cannot hit. And we're through two here and a good one.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the two. Closely.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for George. He's got 14 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, it looks like he's in for a big night.
And for Los Angeles, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. And it's Marcus Morris.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Here's Beverly. Kicks it to George. Outside Leonard. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. A three off the inbound, and the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point lead.
Gotta love this team's grit. After trailing early, they have fought all the way back here.
You know, they could have gotten down on themselves when they were down earlier, but I like the fact they never gave up, guys.
Here's Beverly, and George gets to Beverly. It's blocked.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Clippers trail by 5. The feed to Beverly. Back to George. Looking to end the run. The shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. He kicks to Green. Rejected by Leonard. They push it up. 4 on 3. He feeds it to Beverly. Outside, George. Morris. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
That is good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
Here's Beverly. And George, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. George has got 16.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Hart the pass to Soto. Leonard with the steal. Fast break, here they come. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 from Hart. Zubek laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Mitchell passes to Soto. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Leonard. No good from Mitchell. Clippers trail by 3. Zubek, and it's blocked by Hart. Mitchell passes to Soto. Dallas moving it around. Here's Mitchell. The pass to Hart. Here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And so here is Dallas. 3-point lead. Pass to Soto. Launches a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. Steve, no one looked too anxious to take him on.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Los Angeles. Mitchell passes to Soto. Here's Hart. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
A little run here. We'll see.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Baines is checked in. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Passes to Soto. Defended by Baines. Swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way up. Now it's a 3-point Clipper lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Clippers?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So it's the Clippers now. Following the 3 from Mitchell. George, defended by Soto, kept alive. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
A very encouraging start to Leonard's career, Kevin. He's a tough defender, an excellent rebounder, and his offensive game expanded pretty quickly his rookie season as well.
I expect his offense to continue growing too. His huge hands help him in that regard, Steve. Great nose for the ball, high rate of steals, an expert at stripping it away. Clippers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Landry, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. The Clippers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Free throw drops for Landry. Paul George, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Good on both.
Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Mavericks trailed by 3. And the pass to Soto. Here's Mitchell, defended by Lamb. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 11.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Here's Beverly. He has 5.
And they're 1 away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not the time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
Here's Landry. Right now averaging 11 points a game. He passes to Baines. And here's George for 3. Green with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Soto the pass to Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
Both free throws good from Green. Here's Beverly. Back to George. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now. First in free throw percentage. Third in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense. And that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Just 4 to shoot. Didn't think that was going to go in. 15 points in the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Beverly. He's got 5. And the Clippers miss again.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
And it's good. And now it's an 8-point Maverick lead. Clippers trail by 8. Can they get it? And it's blocked by Soto. He dishes it to Harris. And the shot no good, a bit short. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority out there.
Here's the break. Leonard dishes to Lamb. And it's blocked. Soto. He's covered by Leonard. Robinson left side. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Lamb kicks to George. A second chance effort. Lamb, good.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now, here's Green. He's got 8. Now the dish to Harris. Pass to Soto. He's against Landry. Feeds to Robinson. The dive for the ball. Shot clock at 3. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
And that one falls for Robinson. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Beverly. He's got 5. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Soto. Rebound by the Clippers.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel. Oh, get it! Watch out now. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
Dallas leading by 7. Green, the pass to Soto. Outside Robinson. This one for 3. And that one's good. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter. Clippers trail by 10. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Dishes it to Beverly. Back to Leonard. Right side Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Back to Green. No good on that last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mavericks lead by 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Monday, March 7th, the Dallas Mavericks take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Make sure to catch it.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
The steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. George.
Oh, man, what a play. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Fast break, Dallas. Dallas moving the ball around. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Passes it to Soto. Here's Doncic. No good on the triple. Clippers trail by 8. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Leonard, no luck. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Making a long pass like that is always a risky proposition.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Landry kicks to Beverly. For the 3. The shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. 4-on-3 break. Soto, the pass to Mitchell. Dallas again missing. Clippers trail by 8. Back to Landry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Landry's got 4 this quarter.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
The pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And good on the basket. Hook it. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Landry inside, defended by Mitchell. Zubek, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
The 3. No good from Mitchell. Clippers trail by 6. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about great numbers for Landry. He's got 10 rebounds, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. Fires the 3. No good. Some solid defense from Beverly. With the lead pass. Scooped up. Here's Landry. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Landry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
The tray. No good. Excellent D there from George. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Leonard, no luck. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And the Clippers call time here, getting ready for Dallas. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Landry, and it's blocked by Soto. Kicks to Harris. Unloads. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
A nice shot by George.
And he continues to shoot well after that blazing first half.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. The feed now to Harris. Here's the 3, and that is good. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Stolen by Robinson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Harris from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Landry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Leonard attacking. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Allen passes to Soto. He kicks it to Robinson. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Here's Beverly. Kicks it out to Leonard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Robinson passes to Soto. Dallas moving it around. That's good. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
That's 3 or 4 from the field for him now, guys, and he's really been a big part of the scoring here in the fourth.
He feeds it to Morris. Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Shot clock at 5. Soto, the pass to Harris. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
It's stolen by Allen. It's Allen on the wing. From past the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
And the Clippers making a switch here. And the free throw, no good. Dallas leading by 8. Soto, the pass to Green. Here's Porzingis. No good on the 3.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound.
Now, bad timing. His team trailing, and this has not been a quarter that he'd like to remember.
Soto, the pass to Hart. Hits it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
Yeah, and you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
And that one's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
He passes to Soto. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And that's now 29 points for Paul George. Pass to Soto. Here's Doncic. Hope they get it back. Soto, the pass to Green. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard attacking. He dishes it to Morris. Feeds it to Beverly. Pass to George. There's the triple. The Clippers keep it alive.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
From deep. Passes it to Hart. takes the three. It's rebounded by Beverly. Beverly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
A good night of work for Leonard. He has 9 rebounds and 7 assists. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from deep with the 3 ball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. .152 left here in the fourth quarter. There's the bucket. Good. They're trailing by 9. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Harris is checked in for the Mavericks. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Beverly. George with a screen on Harris. Back to Leonard. The dish to Beverly. 6 to shoot. Mavericks with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
Now the pass to Sotto. Paul George with the steal.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possession.
They recover it. Morris, no good.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Robinson, that's good.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Pass to Sotto. Dishes to Robinson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Sotto, the pass to Harris. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
mga ka-jump shot. Hanggang dito na lang ang video ko. Thank you for watching and please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod ko pang video. Keep safe and God bless.